I made a really big drink for this Rimworld stream. Like a pint. And I've already drank most of it. I obviously need hydration. But you know who doesn't need hydration? The Swamp Boys. They are free of need for hydration because they live in swamp. Swamp is water all around. Water and trees. Water and trees. Let's see, shall we? So here we are. Our little swamp square is doing pretty well, if I do say so myself. We have a pet turkey. Rune got shot up. No, punched. A little bit shot up in a fight. But in that fight, we have imprisoned a guy named Triple, who, despite that he might only have one hand in a bit, is actually mildly useful. At the very least, just to be like a heavy labor. Coma child. I mean, I feel a little bad putting this poor unfortunate guy to work, but we know, we will. And he's like 50 as well, but you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, everyone's alive, and we're actually doing pretty well. We're not playing on the easiest difficulty by no means. We're on, like, the third hardest, which is one above normal, I think. Somewhere around it. It's one above normal, anyway. So I usually play on normal. But I think next time we play, we'll ramp up the difficulty just for the meme factor, right? But yeah, we're actually doing pretty well. Scott shot you. I'm pretty sure, Rune, it was a little bit of friendly fire. Maybe it's because of the argument you had last night, but either way, Scott gets the whole bed tonight, baby, you know? Gets to stretch. Ooh, inspiration, shoot frenzy. Oh, good. She's gonna have more accuracy. I'm so glad. My person who's good with a knife is gonna be more accurate at shooting. I'm so happy about that. So other news, we're kind of preparing for the winter, but like, I think we're actually totally fine. I think we're actually completely fine for the winter. Like, I'm not even scared. Is that a female boar? We have a male boar. We should tame this female boar. I mean, I know our boar got shot up a bit, but he'll be fine. Winter is coming? Winter is coming! But we have a whole bunch of food, and we have a whole bunch of meat, and we might do like a couple more big hunts before then, but there's no more big herds. I mean, there's a big herd, it's just really far away. And because it's a swamp, there's trees everywhere, so things are further away than they look. But I think because we're in a swamp, I don't think winter's going to be that bad. So I think this is actually going to be fine. I don't think we're going to be freezing out. I mean, it's 2 degrees outside right now. So it's cold. It's probably it's probably the same amount of cold as it is outside, actually. You know what? I'm going to check the fucking weather channel. It's -1 tonight. So, you know, close-ish, but you know, 1 degree is either way is a huge difference. So, do we have it? Who's in charge of wardening? We are, but not very. In fact, she should be most in charge of wardening, but she is in bed rest right now. And the turkey's just being a little shit. Triple is fully healed, luckily. He still has carcinoma in his hand. And I do want that to be cut off eventually. If we get him on our side, we're gonna just chop that hand off. We'll give him medicine for it, but That's what's happened to Rune. Rune is still fine. She's just got shot by Triple. I mean, what can I see the Triple? Prisoner. 98% recruitment difficulty? Why? That gets better over time, right? It gets better over time, right? It gets better over time, right? It gets better over time, right? That gets better over time, right? That shouldn't be that hard. He's useless. He's really crappy. He shouldn't be so hard. He shouldn't be so hard. Is this room considered too small? No, it's an average-sized room. It's just very dirty. And because there's a swamp here, it'll always be dirty. Also, there's a floor there that needs work. There's a couple of places where there's like floor holes that I left out because I'm an idiot. We'll keep Triple around. We might just send him back because is he from the Reapers of War? We can never make friends with them, so there's no. I guess we'll release him eventually, but hopefully we can make him happier. I mean, maybe chopping off his hand will make him happier. You're right. He's a stubborn old man. Either way, we'll probably cut off his hand just to practice. Just to practice. Where's Delric? He's hunting this thing. What is that? A timber wolf? You know, my first sonar is a timber wolf. No, that's not true. I don't have a first sonar. It's just a lie. It's just a lie. I like how the boar is companion. Useless, stupid people are usually hard. The thing is that he's not useless. He's useless. Like, he has no real benefit, but the Brawler and Fast Walker makes him just, he would be very useful. So he's useless, but he's useful. It's just he's useful in, like, manual labor terms. So, you know, annoyingly. Hey, Scott completed his hunt, which is good, because I want him to chop down some trees after this. The Mega Sloth is over here. Rune, when are you going to be better? Not long, actually, because the gunshot's already cured. Yeah, you're going to be good in a bit. Okay, grand. Grandy, grand. Good times. 98%. I'm mad. I'm mad. It should be so much higher. And where am I? I'm getting steel from the fucking Deadlands over there. Ugh. Rune's asleep. And Scott's gonna go to sleep. It's 4 in the afternoon. Chop down a tree, please. Don't sleep right now. Yeah, when Scott stops shooting you, it'll be fine. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What am I using steel for? Oh, I'm putting steel into the solar generator. But I really want the wood there. There's not enough Rune. Alright, Rune is fully healed. You're attempting to recruit Triple. That's like your first immediate desire. It's not going to work. But if we keep him here for 100 days, I mean, there's a chance. I like how she's like sitting on this chair like, hey, join us. Please. Come on. Come on. I know this room is filled with blood, and it will be your first job to clean said blood. 0.5 chance? Did it get harder? What? Well, we'll clean the blood. And that's nicer than we do for most prisoners. But, you know, worst case scenario, we'll kill him and turn him into kibble. So, you know. That might make me go mad, though. Not me, but me. I'm just, like, going all the way down here to get random steel. We have steel in the walls, man! But getting this solar generator would be nice. I should really put the power cables for when... we do it afterwards. We'll just link it to the network. We'll have just a square. Why not? It'll make the storeroom ugly, but who cares if the storeroom is armored? I think removing the bad hand would improve his mood, because then he wouldn't be in as much pain when the bad hand... When the surgery recovers. So we're going to take off his hand. His right hand. Amputate right hand. And I don't know if he can be taken to a medical bed or if I have to make one of these a medical bed. We'll see. I mean, can you have a prisoner medical? You can have a prisoner medical. Hey, good enough. That seems fine to me. Random steel must clearly be better. Yeah, instead of, like, actually getting the steel from the walls. Rune, what are you doing? It's a dangerous swamp. There's wolves out here, Rune. But, you know, you need to relax. You're like, ugh, I just survived after nearly being shot to death. One patients await medical operation. Don't worry about it though, there's no rush. Our little society though is running pretty well. I mean, the next step is I want my guest quarters. And I was originally going to do them over here, but I think I might do them over here. So they're like closer to this room and then actually link them. So there's like one door here and then a big, I mean that'll heat up the room a lot, but we can have it like up this way. We'll see, though. Oh, are you just cutting him up? I hope you put him on... Nope, it's herbal medicine. Ah, well. He's just cutting off the hand, but shoving some weed in his mouth while he's doing it. And Triple is he's asleep while it's going on. That's good. Health. No hand. Bleeding, will die. Death in 20 hours. Just stop him bleeding out, please. He's steaming to death. You see that? What's up with that? Luckily we have a bunch of herbal medicine, but I want to collect more of the herbs before winter. Which will be one of the things I'm like, please, Scott, actually do this. Ooh, there's some herbs. Visitors! Where are they? They usually come from this way. Hey, there's a clump of people. I hope we don't make these visitors angry about how horrible our place is. Yeah. Are we training the turkey to be an attack turkey? Because we should, right? No, we should. Alright, he's not bleeding to death now. It's still 98%, but I'm sure he'll be much happier later on. Ignore the open graves by the front of our base, by the way. Just straight up ignore. What even is that? Visitor flag? What? What? No. Why is that there? Don't flag up our land. We own this land. This is my land. I don't even know I mean, yeah, these are the projects that we got going on. We just want to see what's up. I mean, Scott's not drugged, right? Where's Rune? She's just getting more steel, as people do. Let's see what they got to trade. We might as well. We don't have much to trade. All we're probably going to be able to do is sell some of the clothing that we have left over. The man is not being tortured. Don't know what you're on about. Yeah, we could sell them our stuff for like a couple of cents. They don't have anything interesting. Actually, components is pretty valuable, but we don't... The money involved is... It's not worth it. Random traders never have it. Well, that's because these colonies don't like us, right, is the issue. If they did like us, it wouldn't be an issue. But they don't like us. But at least they're enjoying the game of horseshoes. Ryan, you're completely out of there. Okay, I was gonna say, are you even trying? But you are. You are. Just wait. They just wait until I have my chessboard up, you know? That's the real deal there. Ugh. 10 to Delric, just make him mildly happy. Luckily, we can use this herbal medicine without much issue, because we actually have normal medicine left over. He was anesthetized! He was just anesthetized using, like, just a bunch of dank weed. Which, honestly, that's how I want my surgery done. Speaking of, anesthesia is insane. It's crazy. That's all. It's just crazy. Do I have no power right now? Oh, there's no food. There's nothing in the generator. What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, you're trying to tame the boar. Come on, I want to have boar babies. Baby boars. Yeah, we gave him some sweet herb. He's healthy. Look at him. He's healthy. He's a little stressed, but he's healthy. His hand's been cut off, but he's okay. He's actually in a way better situation now than he was, because he doesn't have hand cancer. He's just still going to be really hard difficulty. But either way, it gave him some... don't even, that's too far away. Surgery skill. I'd rather you... like, harvest things, please. We're going to have a solar panel. That's sweet. We don't have the steel to actually cable up, unfortunately. But we'll get some at some point. Anesthesia's a crazy good field to get into. That's true. Yeah, that's like a good job right there. What's up, Steve? Silencio. Midori called you Steve earlier and it weirded me out, even though that is in your username. So, we still don't have them, but we have them. I'm trying to feed some berries to the turkey. That Scott is. I'm just cooking. I just spend all my days cooking. I think when the cooking is done, there's going to be a lot more. And what we want is this. Unfortunately, we are always missing wood, because... trees. But when we have wood, we'll get him a new hand, and he'll be like, oh, I'm so happy you gave me a wooden hand, that I'm gonna join you and your friends in your jolly corporation. Is there just like a bunch of forest steel up here? There is. There's also an alpaca. Some muffalo up here, and a hole. Keep that in mind, we might need that hole later. Is our dog still sick? No. Our dog had the flu for a couple of days. Peg hand. Yeah, peg hand. That's the intent. I just need to get my prosthetics bench up. And, you know, either way, it's going to be a fun surgery, right? And we can give him his club back, and he'll be nice and happy. I like how Scott doesn't haul the fucking wood. He just walks away. Whereas hauling should be a 1 for all of you bitches. So you should haul. Rune is so fast. She just fucking zips around. She's like, meow, meow. Man, look at how jacked these bucks are. They have got fucking muscles. No legs though, but muscles. You can create several bases. It's fairly new to the game though, so I'm not gonna do it. Usually you focus on just one base. In more recent updates in Rimworld, they've made it so you can essentially like pack up in a caravan and travel around the world and like camp up when you need to do that. That's something we might do another time, but that's stuff that's been updated when I haven't been playing the game. So I'm not gonna be doing that. To me, it's, yeah, just make the best camp possible. And eventually, the actual end goal is to build a spaceship and flee the planet. Or find a spaceship and flee the planet. But that's not something I'm even pretending I'm interested in. I kind of would like you to do that. I also kind of want to get an electric stove because the wooden one is annoying me. Even though there's wood everywhere, it's just the fact that it just stops and then no one's intelligent enough to put wood in the stove. They're just too stupid. They're too stupid. Alright. There was a noise like in the soundtrack that sounded so real to me. I briefly took off my headphones to see what the noise was. Because of the freaking swamp, we have to have really weird sized rooms. No, Aaron, this is a really fun game. It's one of those games where it can be really chill or really crazy depending on your difficulty setting. There's straight up basically options in the game to make it more relaxing. I like it somewhere in the middle where you do have crazy stuff and the combat engine in this game is really good. It's like, I'm not gonna say it's wasted in this game, but you could make like a military simulation game with the combat in this game, if you wanted to. I picked Swamp. Yeah, I didn't know that Swamp would be this bad, because I'd never seen the Swamp before. Lightning strikes are pretty dangerous here. There's huge holes in the forest where lightning struck. There's no actual remains anymore, but... Ooh, we should deconstruct that. But you can also play the game as, like, actual... savages, tribals, or like really advanced technological things. The intent is to gain more tech as you go, but you know, whether that happens or not. This is going to be our guest room that I've wanted to make forever. You know what, we'll put the extra door there, because that's incredibly cute. Are you still mad? He's still mad! I got rid of your cancer, mate, and you still hate me. Well, he doesn't hate me. He's just stressed. Really what we need to do is make this better, but the way to make it better is to fix this fucking table that none of us want to do. Can I straight up just make that table right now? Yeah, build the table, please. Because that will make him so much happier. I guarantee having a table. Because that's only a 5. But eating without a table is a -3. Darkness, I mean, shouldn't there be a torch in here? Like, I thought I put one in here. I mean, it seems dangerous to give the guy a torch, but it isn't. Trust me. I'm a science man. But I have a mod that the guests, so that there's, oh, I got food poisoning from a meal I cooked. It sounds like today. Where there's guests. So just like me playing Dwarf Fortress, this game is based around, for me, making like an inn and making it so that people like enjoy. Is that seriously 20? It should not be 20. The guests have to walk through mud. They can walk through mud if they want, or they can go the nice way in. But I like the fact that there's a mud door. You never know when you're going to need one. The ranting Ollie in, yeah. And then we can get a beer industry going. We can start growing hops and brewing it into beer to give to people in our inn. We're gonna have a swamp tavern. It'd be great. Like, we didn't even worry much about that here. No, I remember when I told you to build the torch? I meant it. So now he should be happier. No, don't leave the door to the prison room open. He might charge out. But there's also, we could get like a sweet smoke leaf thing going, which we should do. Like, farming is definitely the focus of next year. Turns out we don't really need to worry about food for farming, although if we do a good bunch of farming next year, we will have, what's it called? We'll be able to make better quality meals, because we'll mix the meat from the hunts and everything else. Somewhere we had really fertile ground, and I want to remember it was here. This is really fertile ground. So is this bit here. We want to farm here in this dark patch. Or make it like a big rice farm next year or something. Unfortunately, we need another person to get farming really going up. And that's why I want just another guy to be manual labor, because food rots, which is why we have a fridge. This is our fridge. It was like the first thing I wanted. If you leave it out, it rots, and it just, everything that's left outside slowly degrades. But what we want is to put things inside. I like how random people are going into the prisoners' chambers. That definitely should not be allowed, but they just can. That's pretty funny. And Scott is just up at night, chopping down trees, which is not something a serial killer does at all. But yeah, food rots in this game, which is why I think I got food poisoning. I probably ate, like, one of the meals I shouldn't have eaten. What's Rune doing? Cloud watching? I can respect that. I've cloud watched at least once in my life. I've cloud watched at least twice in my life. Is this connected to the power grid yet? It is. Huh. This still isn't, even though it should be. Or maybe there just isn't enough power for it. Or do I have it switched off? Yeah, it's switched off right now because it's too cold. It's -6 degrees out here, but it's kind of warm in here because we have this on. Which is nice. What we're going to need to start doing is getting some bedroom, because their bedroom's really cold. Actually, are they complaining about sleeping in the cold? So this is another thing about the game, Aaron, is that they're people, and they have opinions. Sleeping in the cold, it makes them sad, and if they get really sad, they go crazy. So we actually do want to make a heater in Delric and Room's magical bedroom. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of steel. We just don't. It's annoying that our trader has weakened talking because of the fibrous mechanites, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, I have no issue with you chopping down trees because we never have wood, but it's just a little bit insane, is all I'm saying. Where's your bow? I mean, I think I remember telling you to put it down, but I don't remember. Is this it? No, I want you to equip the bow and then haul the aviators. I haven't even like messed with that yet, but because when I played, the last time I played this was before drugs were out, but I played with a drugs mod, so we might mess with that. That would be pretty cool. I mean, if we're living in a swamp, right, we might as well just be like weird swamp drug dealers. Torches give off a bit of heat. That's true, and they should have a torch in their bedroom. They just don't. Oh, you know, they actually give off a lot of heat. So I actually don't need this. Well, we'll do it anyway, because I imagine winter's going to get a lot colder. But just be like, hey, where is the furniture? Torch. Hey, we're building the chess table. Oh, I've got these wrong. Reinstall here. It turns out having more than one of these doesn't come at us, so. Is triple nice yet? I'm trying to get rid of all your needs. Oh, he's starving a little bit. There's food right there, though. Yeah. I was gonna say, the dog is eating their food. Ha! I was literally thinking that earlier, that I need musical instruments. You know what? Let's look in the research table. There might be some. So here's drugs. We should probably, like, get this at some point. Euphoric and addictive tea. Like, we should do that at some point. Carpet making. Like, that's always fun. Refining. Smithing. Yeah, there's nothing for music. Sadly. But I'll actually look to see if that's a mod, because that'd be really fun. Rune is getting steel from the corner of the world, as is tradition. I want to see someone play some sweet chess. I'm an engineer? That's weird. Well, at least my bedroom is awful, but not as awful as theirs. What we should do is replace the bedroom wear at some point, but so not a priority. So not a priority at all. Things are peaceful. Things are nice. Rune is friggin' launching all over the place like a space person. Scott's chopping down trees. I'm preparing food for winter. Everything's coming up great. This is great. We're gonna have such a nice little civilization going on soon. Unless we die in the winter. What I think might happen is that winter's going to be really hard. And, why is there wild boar blood in my bedroom? Winter's gonna be real hard, and it's going to, kill us. Woo! Who's gonna go crazy? Is it me? I'm going crazy? What's wrong? Well, I know. I'm trying to clean my bedroom right now. It's only dirty because you're dirty. You know? If you think about it, you're the problem, mate. Yeah, if you find a good Rimworld music mod, like as in musical instruments, absolutely send it to me on Discord, because that sounds really fun. Have we not done this yet? I know I'm about to go crazy, but oh, I'm at a break risk just because I'm in a bad mood, which absolutely isn't relating to today at all. I'm not at a minor break risk at all. Woo! It's dark out. Baby, it's dark outside. Baby, it's dark outside. Yeah, torches must wear out eventually. But I thought they could be like, their fuel could be replaced. Or something. Oh, it's foggy. That's why things are weird right now. So what we want to do here is put a bill on the prosthetic workbench to make a steel arm, hook hand, eye patch, hook hand. What does this need? Steel and textiles. Easy peasy. And then we'll give the hook hand to Triple, and he'll be our friend. Because we gave him a hand. Ignore that we took away the hand in the first place, but hey, don't worry about it, you know? Refueling is a hauling task? Oh. At least Scott's, like, actually cutting down trees right now. But I'm gonna tell you to harvest all this heal root. When you're done with that. Because there's a lot of heal root out there, and while you're in a good mood, you can go off foraging in the fog and not get attacked by that wolf right there, that wolf. I mean, we gotta try, right? We gotta try and tame the wolf. Can I not? Alright, we'll try another time. Cargo pods! They're really far away. But it is a bunch of thrombo meat, which is like super delicious. You're in a good mood, Rune. You're gonna go and haul it, please. I know it's late, but it's thrombo meat! I don't know if it actually tells you, but isn't it like meant to be the most delicious thing? No, thrombo meat doesn't have value above a normal meat? That's crazy. I thought it did. Oh well. He did on his old cancerous hand. Ugh. Penalty bad temperature? Ugh. Is it cold in here? No, it's still warm enough in here, but I'm actually going to put another heater in here, because I'm in here all day sometimes. So I'll put a heater in here that we turn on and off as we need it. Although actually we're more than golden for power right now. It's just the issue is I can never remember that it's in temperature, which is where it frickin' should be. The issue is just we don't have enough steel. It's the horn that's worth a lot. Yeah, horn and the fur. I thought maybe Thrombo meat would be worth more than an average meat, but that's okay. We'll still get it, right? Because it's about to be winter, and that's really good. Although, Rune, I really shouldn't have put you out this cold. I really shouldn't have sent you out on your own this cold. Because you've got okay equipment, but you're still wearing like a mesh shirt under that jacket. And that's cold. So, when you wake up, I want you to prioritize the tailoring that we've got going on. Because we have, like, fur stuff. In fact, can I tell you to... Yeah, when you wake up, do that. Because Rune might genuinely get, like, hypothermia from being out in minus 10 degrees. Remember when I said winter won't be that cold here? It's cold. It's cold. I mean, admittedly, it's foggy, which makes it colder. But, starvation? Rune, dude, just eat, then. You crazy person. Eat that meal. 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 Yay, 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 yay. Muffalo leather. Respect. You know? I can respect that. Pigskin. We can make a pigskin armchair for this room. It's 100? I thought it was 75. Yeah, we have enough. It's just all on the floor and not in our stockpile, so it's going to look a little weird. And that could be right there next to the table. That makes sense to me. And Rune, you can honestly, like... Yeah, you can sleep. You can sleep after I woke you up to do that. That is absolutely fine. Slept in the cold, feeling bad, all that stuff. Moderate amount of pain, blah, 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 blah. Where. But we really want that cold clothes. Cold weather. It takes so long to make clothes. Wow, it takes so long to make... Oh, because it's not an electric bench. That's why. No, it is an electric bench. Yeah, and we were connected to power, it's just... It's just taking a long time. In darkness? I should have a light in this room. Really? Now that I think about it. Go without clothes? I mean, Rune went out in the freezing fog in a mesh shirt. I ain't gonna be rude, but think of the nips. You know, that's painful. That's a painful situation. They're falling off from the cold. I don't appreciate that. That's the thing. Here's the thing. Is the turkey a battle turkey yet? It's nearly a battle turkey. Scott's going to go into battle with, like, multiple animals at this rate, which is really amazing. What other worked production things do we need? We've got Stonecutter's table. Butcher table. I think we've got everything we can nearly get. Oh, they're leaving. They hated it. They hated it. They always hate it. And it's funny too, because then they're like, oh, now they'll never come back. Don't worry, the Ranters Tavern will be great when it's done. Don't worry about it. Hope we fucking die of fucking cold, you fucking bitches. Ooh, a herd of meat. I'm not gonna pretend it's anything else to me. It's all just mood. Am I going crazy over there? Am I going a little crazy? Tame the wolf. Tame the wolf. Tame the wolf. Come on, man. You're really good with animals. I want you to have a wolf friend, and then I'll have the wolf friend, please. Look at how cool this wolf is. I respect that he's got a battle turkey, right? I respect that. That's scary. That's scary. You're not expecting the battle turkey, but... And there is always a chance of the wolf mauling him to death. There is actually a chance of that right now. It's only an 8.5% chance, but that's pretty good. That's worth trying, right? That's definitely worth trying. Hey look, the trees are starting to lose their leaves. We should chop some down before they like degrade in the winter or something. I don't think that's the thing. I think I made that up. Am I starving right now? Yeah. It's because I prioritized this job, so I'm gonna do it without any pause, but that really shouldn't be the case. What's my tailoring at? It should be tailoring 1, let's be honest. And this should be 2. Even though we haven't finished the sculptor's table. Down. Okay, so now we know that, like, most of autumn is also freezing cold here. We're probably going to want to get into hydroponics. But because the hunting's so good even in the winter, I'm not worried about it. Because we're still going to have meat. The hydroponics is mostly going to be for, like, random extra rice to make the meals go a little further. The food, the hydroponics. So, and that's not the worst thing in the world. Like, you know? We also want a male turkey at one point so we could start growing turkeys, but I haven't seen one in a while. Do-do-do. Oh, the art bench! Let the age of art begin! Yes, yes, the age of art. Please, please, hold your applause. Don't make it out of gold or silver, please. Yeah, wooden, not even, just wood. Just wood. And stone blocks, I guess, is fine. Just make them small until I know you can make good ones. Because my art skill is an 11. Am I going crazy over here? Hideous environment. Well, someone needs to clean it up. By someone, I mean Rune. Come on. Come on, Triple. We're going to give you a hand. Give us a hand. And we'll give you a hand. Look at that stump. Now look back at me. Look at what it could be if there was a hook there. Imagine that. A hook for your hand. It's a dream come true, Triple. I'm in a very Ollie mood today. I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing. It's definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing. Hopefully they relax a little more as winter sets in. I really want to know how snowy it's going to be. I wasn't expecting it to be such a cold... Because it got so hot. I wasn't expecting to get so... Oh, man. Scott, don't puke. Don't puke, man. Got food poisoning from my meals, which is just true. And then I need you to tend to Rune, because she won't do anything until you do it. Where am I? Where have I gone? Where have I gone? Where have I gone? Can you just hold all the steel, please, and then do it? I hate that they're going for world steel. I just need... What we'll probably do is when it's really cold winter, is just tell Scott to mine. Oh, he's puking up in the storeroom. I hope the turkey, like, eats that, at least. Ugh. You know what? Fucking you fucking clean that afterwards, Scott. Wait a minute. You know you're capable of cleaning. Yeah, you clean up your fucking puke. Clean up the dog's puke too. Yeah, you're in punished mode. This is the Rimworld. You're not here yet because we haven't. We've only had 3 people: me, Rune, and Delric. We've never got a 4th person. We have a person we're trying to get to join us, but they will not. Despite my best interests. I hope you're not. It's not as cold today, so it's not actually that bad to be out there. Because you can be out in -3. We've got actual fairly good clothing on, aside from Rune. I mean, Rune does like wear the frickin' cyberpunk mesh vest occasionally, but you know, other than that. There's some other stuff that should really be hauled inside. Because I don't really care about the poor quality stuff, but some of the stuff that's like, it should really be in a good place, should really be in a good place. We should also really clean the blood in the hospital. Joy deprived? Yeah, whatever. You'll be fine. Make a hook hand. Need that trench coat? Yeah, it just is actually going to take a long time. It's going to take days. It's going to take days. I hear puke. Where are you puking? Oh, don't puke in the freaking generator room. I'm putting Scott on cleaning duty. One day I'll actually just like, hey, Scott, you cleaning duty. I really hope this guy is happy when we give him this hand. Because this is my only attempt to give happiness. Because his needs... I mean, this room is horrifying. It's ugly. And he's sleeping in the cold? Is it really cold in here? No. It's not. So I don't know what that bitching is about, Triple. It's 6 degrees. That's so much worse than... better than it is outside, Triple. Do you not understand how cold it is out there? How can I make this more attractive? I should really give the prisoners some horseshoes. That sounds like a real fun time. Just make them happier. Oh. He just fucking puked in their bedroom. No, clean it up, mate. Clean it up. Loud! Rice! You know what? You're fucking hauling it. No, I'm not gonna make him do that. He's sick. I'm not gonna make him do that. Did I finish the hook hand? No. I'll do it later. What else can I do to make the prisoners' lives a little bit better? I mean, it's always gonna be a little ugly. Why is it so ugly? This is meant to be really high quality wood. Is it just all the dirt? It's just really dirty in here. It's always going to be dirty because of this swamp, unfortunately. There's always going to be dirt. And unfortunately, I kind of want your job to be clean the dirt. Need warm clothes? Rune has no warm clothes because she wants to wear the mesh shirt. I'll give you the trench coat, I just need to finish it. Is it so bad in here now? No, it's just neutral. It won't ever be great just because of the situation. Because the way you get prisoners is by making them really happy. And And he's not as unhappy considering we got rid of his cancer, but he's not very appreciative of it. The chance has gone up ever so slightly. He's uncomfortable. Something soft to sit on? I hate you. We can't send Rune out there because she's got stuff to do. Why have I vomited? Oh, I had food poisoning a little bit ago. That's true. Oh well. I guess we'll see how winter is.